Hello guys, welcome, Lucy B here, and today topic is a bit a sensitive topic because the title say do not bring your spouse before watching this video. Yes guys, as you know, many has been going on. I'm sure this title is not really new to any of you because as you've seen, many marriages are breaking. Okay, look, it's a good thing that when you move abroad, you want to be with your loved one, which is a very good thing. You know, abroad, for you to work well, you need to be with your partners, with your family. Yes, but then of recent, it has become fatal. It has become a big problem. It has brought separation. It has, spouses have been killing themselves. Their children have been taken away, that kind of stuff. So it has been so bad. So I feel like we are missing something out here. Yeah. So that's why I want to say that before you bring your husband or wife, first communicate, talk to each other. You know, say for example, you want to bring a husband. You need to talk to your husband. Say, look, husband, I'm going to bring you here, but there's a condition up to this. You know, as we used to live in Africa there, I was in our home. You used to like go to work, pay for everything while me I stay home and look after children. That is if you have children already. You go to work, you pay rent. If you don't have a house, you do all, you know, in Africa culture, mostly men are the head. They pay everything. The woman just stay home and cook and look after the house. But then sometimes if both of them are working, they have house help. There's a house help or a maid. Yeah. So when you both go to work, you come back, everything is done. The food is ready. Children are looked after. The house is kept clean. But then when you move abroad, it's very expensive to hire a maid. It's very expensive. So that's where the problem comes. So now when you come abroad, both of you go to work. And you know the work in the Western world, they are not easy though. They are hard. Whether it's an office or work, whatever, they are hard. So you go to work. So now if you go to work, you come back and then now the man want to act like the way he was living in Africa. When you come back, you sit and start maybe watching TV, or you start reading newspaper, or you go out with your friend and come home late. That is not going to be good on the side of your wife because you both went to work, you came back, your boss tired. You both need to either rest or do the same thing. So you can either say, okay, Annie, I'm going to fix dinner, you check the children, you know, do other stuff. Or you can even cook together, or you cook in turns. Yes, that is how it will work in abroad here. But if you come with this man mentality, oh, I'm African man, I'm the boss, you know, it's not going to work. Because look at it, before the day end, the wife will be too tired if you do anything in the bedroom there. She will be extremely tired. And because of that, she's now this kind of culture changes. Now that's where the problems start coming. So you have to talk about this, do research if you can, talk about this. And while you're talking, please watch their body language. Make sure you talk on video. If you're talking to your husband, watch their body language. Say, this is to your wife, to be, who is supposed to bring. This is what is going to happen when you move here. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Be watching whether they're accepting the minute, whether they just want the visa or whatever. Because you know, most of our partner, they will want to come even though they don't love you, even though maybe there's grudge or whatever. That's why also another thing, before you bring them, sit and think. Say, when I was home, how did I live with my wife? How did we used to live with my husband? Was our relationship good? Is there some crack there? If there was some crack, don't even bother to bring them because the moment they come here, it's not gonna work. So you have to think about that as well. Yeah. My second advice is don't bring your husband or wife abroad. I know this is gonna sound tough. Many will say are gonna be mad at me, but trust me, I'm telling you the truth. I've been here and I know I've seen so many marriages break. I've seen many people who bring their partner. And for example, there's one which I saw. This man, he went to I think Germany, and he did everything and then decided to bring his wife. And then when the wife reached there, the wife later, this very man also helped the wife to study. She did nursing. And then later, the wife now threw this man out. Not only that, I saw a friend as well. I think I talk about this as well. She worked so hard. This one was a lady. She used to do like 2 jobs here in UK. And then she used to suffer a lot. She would not even send money to her family members. She would not do anything. And then she brought this man here. The moment that she brought this man here, the man just changed. He started joining the bad groups. They started going out drinking. He went on drugs, started going out with white ladies. And another thing, that if you're a woman, why you should not bring any African man here is because they are going to cheat on you, whether you like it or not. It might be not all. Maybe if you're lucky, you get a good one. But most African men, when they come here, there is this thing when they say they want to test They want to test, other colors. Maybe, let me say like that. There is this word that I have to test them. Some color different from the African color. There is that saying. So they will always want to test other colors. So that's why, I'm very strongly that don't bring your partner. I know right now, if someone is in Africa, a man or whatever, is going to be mad at me. This is reality. Because why do I say that? Because you find that this person, this lady or this man come here. First of all, getting immigration not easy. They come and suffer. They work hard. They get their status. Before they get their status, they might have gone through a lot. And then secondly, before they bring anybody here, they need to save money. And this saving money, getting money, saving money in the Western world is not easy. Whether you work what? First of all, the tax takes all your money. So like I say for this lady, she used to do 2 work. She would finish her work and then she would go extra work doing like cleaning job or restaurant, something like that. All the time she's tired. She doesn't even have time for herself. She even stopped sending money to her family. So, and then after bringing this man, the man disappointed her. That is a little, okay, like for this one, for the man, the wife who he brought, and then he make sure she went to, I don't know whether the woman, after realizing now she become a nurse, the man who was like doing other ordinary job to help her, the ordinary job that he was doing for her, he worked so hard to bring her. She now forgot. She decided to throw the man out, even saying that this is Europe, something like that. Now, that's why you need to be very careful. First of all, communicate, understand you the kind of person you want to bring. Yeah, because some of these people that we marry, sometimes we don't know them very well. Especially in Africa, someone might have married you. Someone might have married you because of where the kind of family you come from. Because don't forget, in Africa, it's not easy to get job. So someone who has big eyes, who is like wise, should see this kind of home that they're, like well-to-do, and then they force their way in, they marry you. Because they admire your status, and because in Africa, if you marry, they will stay because they are living a good life. But it could be they didn't even love you, but just because of the condition. So now once you bring them abroad, after they have now become what they dream of, then they realize, oh, I was just with him because of this, but now that I have this, why should I still stay with them? So you have to be very careful. That's why I would just advise, don't bring, because every time if you bring a man, there's that thing that is gonna cheat on you because he want to test. Okay, and then another problem with the man, he want to act like he's still in Africa, which is not gonna work here in the Western world. And I've seen many men have disappointed many women. I've also seen many women who have disappointed many men. In many cases, it doesn't work. That's why for me, I would say, don't bother, don't waste your time bringing somebody from abroad. Maybe try and get somebody where you are. If at all you want to bring them, let them come themselves. Tell them the procedure. Say, look, you can do this like the way I came. Let them use their own money. If they really love you, let them use their own money. Let them bring themselves. Then you can unite. In that case, if anything happens, you don't get hurt so much. Because some of them, like imagine for that man, if you're not an evil woman, you cannot throw somebody who brought you, who wasted all their time, brought you here, and then you're not even ashamed to like throw them out. You should be very ashamed of yourself. You are a wicked person, you're very wicked. And let me tell you, this kind of people, karma is gonna come. Like, I feel sorry for that man, if it is true. This man worked so hard, brought her, and even made sure she studied. Like, she was like, this is my wife, that he loved you, that he was not sleeping. And maybe even to apply for you, it was a very hard time for him. And instead, when you come here, instead of compensating him, instead of say, okay, husband, you worked so hard while I was in Africa, you used to even send to us money, you did all this, you went through all this. Now it is my time to pay back. Whether he remain a cleaner, whether he remain a taxi driver, whatever situation he remain, you can talk to him. If you want him to upgrade to your standard, say, look, husband, why don't you also do this, so that we can plan A, B, and C. Or if he's still too tired, give him the time to relax while you're here. First, you now make him first relax a bit because he worked so hard while you were not there, or she worked so hard while you were not there. I'll give you example. Like for me, I had a very bad breakup with my ex. Really abused me so badly. So what happened is, one time he got drunk, but it was also out of jealousy. So another thing that I want to advise, when you bring your spouse here, these people don't just change like that. Sometimes it's because of the friend they have. Because sometimes the friends, they will be jealous. Because they see your relationship is good, they will be jealous. They will be talking bad thing to them. So like my ex, his friends were not happy about our relationship. So they took him and like filled him with very bad drink. And then he came back when I had only my baby, like it was only 2 weeks. And then he started fighting me with the baby. He nearly killed our baby. And because of that, I had no option but to call the police. And when the police came, he was too drunk. He didn't know, because when he was too drunk, He didn't know what he was doing. Even though he was fighting me, the alcohol was too strong for him. He didn't know what he was doing. It's not like I'm like someone might say, oh, you're supporting him or you're covering up for him. No, he had the drink, that kind of drink didn't like him. So he was fighting me. Even when I called the police, started fighting the police. And because of that, he was arrested and he was put in jail for like a month. And then when he was in jail, the police and the social worker, they say I should never allow him back home. I said, no, I cannot do that. They say, no. I say, this is his house. This is his house. Me, I just join him. They say, it doesn't matter. You have his child. The house belongs to the child too. I say, no, there's no way I'm going to take his house, because they told me I should not allow him to come back to his house. Even his friend, they came, don't allow him to come back. I say, no, I cannot do that. This is his house. I told this people, I say, look, if you want me to move, first of all, I don't want to move. He made a mistake. I'm sure he has learned. Now he's been in jail. I'm sure he's learned. They say, no. You know, the Western Wally, like UK here. When it comes to violence and child, they are not going to accept that. They say, okay, no problem. If you want to stay, we're going to take your child and you stay with your abusive, violent husband. I pleaded with them to the extent even I started saying, I said the way I said, look, when we were making this baby, you guys were not there. Can you imagine? Guys. Yeah. So, but they say there's no way. If you don't want to go, we are taking the child. Of course, I have to go with my child. So, I'm not taking his house. If you want me to what? If you don't want us to be together, you better move me. They say, in that case, no problem. They took me because I know that is his house. I could not take it from me. So if you're a good woman, you're a good person, you cannot throw somebody who that was his house and then you throw him out. That is wickedness. Very wicked. It's not good. This person lived, that is his home. It is under his name. And just because you come here, you hear the law that, you can throw your man out. You listen to your friend and you do that. That's not good. That is very wrong. First of all, you need to think about this person. You need to see they persevered, what the struggle they went through to bring you over. You should have respect for these people, no matter what. If they're abusive, whatever, is a different case. But if they're nice, please don't do that. Okay, guys, so if any of these things resonate with you and if you have any advice, please leave your comment down there. And any advice, anything, your comment is welcome. And also, please, guys, like and subscribe. Look, subscribe is free, so please subscribe and share. Let's teach others. Yeah. Another thing before you bring this kind of relationship is make sure the person you go for is somebody you know, somebody you've been together, you know them very well. Because some of them, for example, some men, they just get somebody online and then you've been communicating online, you've not even lived with them before. First live with the person, understand the person very well, because people cannot pretend for long. Yeah. Don't just like go and most of the men, first of all, they go for beauty. Don't go for beauty only, go for the heart as well. Don't go, beauty fades. You need to be with somebody who the person is kind and the person understands human being. But beauty fades. When the beauty fades, what are you gonna do? And some of these women who are beautiful, or you go for the handsome man, whatever, they don't care. They are just looking for opportunity. They are just opportunists. They are looking for opportunity. Once they get it, they will leave you like you will even be shocked. You will just say, what did I do? What happened here? So yeah, before you bring your husband or wife, think about this thing, relax, communicate fast, and know your husband or wife better. And also be careful of friends. It's just like the same when I talk about one topic which I said, please, African bro and sisters, don't come to Europe at this time. Many were like against it, but then later something like that happened. A lot of example happened. So this one, what I'm telling you, I could just conclude, I'll just advise you, don't bring your husband or wife. This is sound harsh, but don't bring them, especially if you know your relationship had cracked and you don't know this person very well, to avoid killing each other, to avoid losing your children, to avoid losing all your right, everything. Don't bring your partner. Better look for somebody here. Yes, I hope this helps somebody. Please, guys, like, subscribe and share. Thank you if you watch up to this time. Thank you and God bless.